Hello everybody, Firefall's Coach of the Pancham Pianist here, back for Week 6 of VBL-S Season 13, the low tier. I apologize for the background noise. I just moved this past week and I haven't gotten a chance to fully set up all my equipment. I have some soundproofing material I'm going to be putting up, but there's some kind of cooling or heating unit outside of my window, so it's pretty loud. Also, I'm dealing with some, I don't know what it is, but something's going on with my right ear that's creating some blockage there, so I'm not going to be using headphones, which means I will not be listening to music, which means all the music that you're going to be hearing during this video will be added in post, so I don't know what it's going to be, but it will be in the description, so you can check it out if you want to. We're going up against Sucaba this week. Sucaba is one of the veterans of VBL-S, I believe. Definitely one of the names that I know the best in kind of the crew of people who've been here for a while. Sucaba has a very interesting team. We have Blastoise for potentials, Shell Smash, Water Spout, any kind of sweeping things. This thing is very tanky to begin with, but then it can flip that on its head and become very offensively threatening. With a decent 85 and 83 with attack, but after Shell Smash, that goes all the way up. Breloom, of course, is very threatening. Breloom's 130 attack is not to be trifled with Technician, boosting Mach Punches. Sword stances as Rock Tombs for Charizard, Bullet Seeds can hit Inteleon. It also has Spore. Breloom can kind of do it all, even though its stats are not great. It's probably going to be holding Focus Sash. That's normally what I expect from it. Pachirisu is also another problem here with a Follow Me Redirection. I do have several moves on this team that can hit both Pokemon, so I have leaned into that a little bit. But Pachirisu is going to be an issue for Magnezone especially, and I'll show you my set later. I want to do something a little fun for this. I prepped this team last week, and I didn't really have the chance to revise it over this week because I have been moving. So it's definitely not perfect, but it is fun, and that's kind of what I'm looking for this week. Carbink can always Iron Defense Body Press, but Magnezone can take care of it until it tears, right? Camerupt has Anger Point from Frostlass, so that's something I have to look out for too, but my Hitmonlee's going to be running Mirror Herb with Swagger, so I can cover that. Reveroom's just kind of generally tanky on the defensive side of 80 and 90, so it probably isn't going down to any one physical hit, and maybe special attacks might be able to do it, but defensive tears are always huge. Shift Gear is something that you have to look out for too. You have Speed Booster or Tinted Lens, Yanmega. Even Dragonair has extreme speed. There are a lot of threats on this team. Carbink can set up Trick Room as well. Hatterene isn't as big a threat, neither is Carkol, but they both have some tech that they can use. Aqua Jet, Weakness Policy, Steam Engine could always be dangerous. Boosting that 50 speed up to faster than anything I have, and boosting that attack to double. So you never know. This team has a lot of cool kind of pairings that it can make use of, and let's get into my half of the side. We're starting off with a combo I've been wanting to pull off all season, and this just felt like the right time to do it, even with Pachirisu as an option. We have Choice Specs Magnezone with Analytic, so that if it does go last, it is getting that additional power boost. It is Terra type Grounds for Terra Blast, so it can hit into that Pachirisu, as well as hitting into Camerupt. And it hits Reveroom with that as very well, so I think Ground is pretty good for this team. But this Choice Specs Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and Discharge. Discharge next to Chinchuo helps keep Chinchuo alive. It has max defensive investment, almost max HP investment, so this thing can take hits from the defensive side. It already can take a couple from the special. This defense is notably weaker. But with this and the healing from Discharge, this thing can actually stay a lot longer than you expect. Electro Red to mess with speed, Muddy Water to mess with accuracy and to have another spread move, Protect, and then Soak, so I can turn any Pokemon that has not Terastallized into a Water type, and Discharge or Thunderbolt can Okova. So Soak and Discharge is the heat tech to watch out for here. We have Charizard with the Pasho Berry, so it can survive Water Spout from a max special attack Blastoise. Terra Grasso can, Terra Blast and deal some damage back. Will-O-Wisp, so we're using a little bit more of a supportive set here, so it can burn some of these physical offensive threats, such as Reveroom or Breloom or Carbink. And then, of course, Heat Wave. As much as you hate to run it, those spread moves are inaccurate for a reason, because they're useful, they're powerful. We have Q to Fly that we're bringing this week. Yeah, we have 2 of the lower point mons on the team this week, which I think is gonna shake things up a little bit for Sucaba. Focus Sash on that. We're not running what's it called, the Shield Dust. Yeah, so we're not running the Covert Cloak ability. We're running Sweet Veil instead, so that we can prioritize not getting spored by Breloom. We're running with Focus Sash, so I've invested max into a special attack and enough speed so they can outspeed the threats it needs to. As Dazzling Gleam for good coverage damage. Fairy's pretty good into this team. Not too many things resist it, and it hits 2 pretty important Pokemon here. Additionally, I got Protect, and then Tailwind, so I can boost my team's speed so we can outspeed. And then Sunny Day, if I get the chance to boost Charizard's attack if I'm already outspeeding. Either one of these next to Charizard, if it protects, could enable it. Grafai, of course, is going to come to pretty much every single set I play in this week. There's a reason I chose it first. We have Rocky Helmet to deal with some of the physical attackers like Mach Punch, Breloom, and Iron Head, Reverum, and some other things. We have a good amount of defensive investment and just enough speed so that my knockoff can go faster than I don't remember which Pokemon it was, but it might be max speed Blastoise. I'm not sure. But either way, we have knockoff so we can get rid of some items. We have taunt so we can prevent some of the set of sweepers of these 3 mons. Even potentially, I think Yanmega might get something. I'm not quite sure. We have Encore to Encore them into those set of moves if taunt doesn't work. Good thing to note, taunts and then Encore does not work. I can't taunt something into using a set of move and then Encore it. I can't have an opponent use a set of move, taunt it, and then Encore it. It does not work. It works the other way around though. If I Encore them to Shell Smash and then I use taunt, I believe they'll be stuck on it. It might also not work. I'm not sure. So to keep my eye on that. But last move is Swagger to enable Mirror Herb Hitmonlee, which has a good amount of speed and attack investment and just a little bit extra into special defense, so we can tank some stuff on that side. Fake Out, Close Combat, Knock Off, Protect, pretty standard. Terror type of Steel again, so that I can resist some of these attacks from the various ones, like Bullet Seed. We can get Iron Head or Poison Jab. If this is not Tinted Lens, then Air Slash. Yeah. So I think Sucaba's ready. So let's let him know so we can send over the match. Send to Firefalls. All right. This should be an interesting week. I'm expecting to see Breloom on the team. I think Breloom has a pretty decent matchup into my team at large. I do cover for grass pretty well overall, but fighting is generally not resisted super well, and Mach Punch just seems so powerful here. Reverum also could go crazy with the lack of poison resist that I have. Of course, it also gets high horsepower, so we can cover for Magnezone for that. So we'll see what happens here, but I don't think this is going to be a match where I can predict where the set's going to go just from prep. I think we're going to have to see what Sucaba brings and then see what we can do. As we wait for that, let's see, is there anything else that I can talk about? Okay. So currently in our division, I think we're technically Toad School division. It's just different here, but if you go over to the other one, it's Toad School. Anyways, real quick. If we win this match, we are guaranteed playoffs. If we lose, we are not guaranteed. We will have to go up against Red Jolteon next week, and that will determine it. If I lose, I believe Sucaba is guaranteed. So, we'll see how this goes. Versus Sucaba. Okay, accept. Have fun. Okay, no Rev Room, first of all. So that's good to see. We do have Blastoise, Pachirisu, Breloom. Those are all expected. Camerupt for a Trick Room mode, it seems, with Hatchrim. Maybe Breloom's also Trick Room mode. Probably a Fast Mega to finish the team on the backside. And then Hatchrim is interesting. Hatchrim, defensively, I don't think it's too crazy. I think it's got solid defensive with the Eviolite. and it's got a solid special attack. This thing could probably do more damage than I expect, so I should definitely be careful. And do I have anything to hit Fairy super effectively? Nothing super effective. Oh, I have Flash Cannon, yeah. So, let's see, what are the biggest threats on this team? Breloom and Camerupt prevent Metal Lizard from setting up and doing what it wants to do. Of course, Pachirisu is also there, but it can't really damage back, and even if it heals, Chinchua can probably Muddy Water it down. Let me post a live link, actually, if Sucaba hasn't done already. For leads, they have a lot of special attackers, it seems. The only potential physical attackers, Blastoise and Camerupt could be, but Breloom is guaranteed to be, and Petri's attack is special attack solo, doesn't really matter. So these two could be either way. I expect one of them probably is physical, probably Camerupt. I think speed is pretty important here. I think I'm naturally faster than most of this team. I think Pachirisu and Yanmega are the only ones that could be faster than some of the other models, but they're also only 95. So I am guaranteed fastest if I bring out Grafaiai. I'm guaranteed faster if I bring out Charizard. Turn 1 play, I think I want to lead with Charizard. It looks pretty good into most of the team off the bat. Obviously I have to watch out for Blastoise, but I don't think anything crazy's happening here with that. I could always protect immediately and then hit Discharge. Do I want to bring out Golden Girl as well? I think Golden Girl would be good. Does anything get fake out? Blastoise gets fake out. It's probably not going to fake out into Golden Girl, just because of the Cover Click, but I can also protect twice. I think I'll lead these two. And in the back, I think, because we do have some Slowmons, I'll try for the strategy. I'll leave these two on the bench for now, and we'll go see if we need them next game. I think this is my game 1 strategy. Pachirisu and Hatchrim opens up. So immediately we're faced with Trick Room, potentially. Follow Me. Heat Wave is not going to be KOing Hatchrim by itself. And Pachirisu could do some unexpected damage to Dracovolans. With investment, it could do a chunk. I don't think it's ever going to kill. That's without any special attack, and that's with a negative nature. It definitely could do some big damage if I'm not careful here. But if we take special defense and subtract, where's attack? No, it doesn't really matter. Let's just use like minus defense for now. Yeah, so I'm doing probably about half of my HP. So I don't really need to care about Will-O-Wisp here immediately. I could just fully switch out and try to rely on the Trick Room mode to counter this from the start. I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily. I do outspeed slowest Blastoise. And then, I don't know, a double switch could be too risky for me. I could switch outside of that, and then I could just do a little bit of chip. I could protect. I think doing maybe a little bit of chip would be good in case there's a sash on either of these. Let's see, it's not gonna be doing that much, but it does enough to do just a little bit, and then I can send out Metal Lizard and switch out to Sacred One. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Mana Zone comes out. Follow Me comes out. Dazzling Gleam does a little bit of damage. Ooh, critical hit on Pachirisu, and Trick Room goes up. Okay, that's pretty much what we expected here. Worth noting that Hatchrim is not Fairy. I said that I have something that's super effective against Fairy earlier. That does not apply here, because I forgot at the moment that this is just Psychic type. So Flash Cannon will not be doing any more than Discharge necessarily. That said, I still will do just huge damage with Discharge and Thunderbolt potentially. Pachirisu for sure would love Discharge for Volt Absorb, so I don't want to play into that right away. But with the damage that it did take, pretty early on from Dazzling Gleam getting a critical hit, which was huge, by the way. That is very fortunate. We know that this is not a very defensive set, at least specially defensive. So if we say that this is 0 special defense, we still even do more than that. I just don't think this has any special defense at all. Which is very good for this team, because that means that I can probably do something this turn. Flash Cannon and Dazzling Gleam will probably take it out. Do I want to lock myself into Flash Cannon right now? Not quite sure. Pachirisu staying on the field, would it be annoying if I go for Discharge? It very well could be. I don't want to immediately Terra. I don't think that's my best play here. This thing could have Mystical Fire. If I use Discharge, I'm doing pretty significant damage, but it's not going to be enough to prevent that big damage from Mystical Fire and then Pachirisu follow me. So I think I gotta be careful here. Mystical Fire will be doing probably a decent chunk. I'm guessing this has a little bit of special investment, so it'll be doing more than that for sure. I could just tear ground and take care of the Pachirisu right now. It's not a bad idea. I think I'll go for it. And then I think I'll probably, right now I don't think Golden Girl is really bad on the field. I don't think it's like doing much against me or for me. I don't need to bring out Sacred One yet. I want to save that in case I need it for the tech. So I think I'm gonna go Dazzling Gleam and Terra Blast. Pachirisu obviously could have Protect here, but I don't think it's gonna be expecting it. A Follow Me would really, let's see. Right, Mystical Fire takes me down to Sash. Okay. Terra Blast takes out the Pachirisu. Critical hit, second time in a row. That one didn't matter though. A little bit of chip with Dazzling Gleam. And Camerupt comes in. Okay, Camerupt is definitely slower. All of these mons are slower. Can probably do some pretty big damage to me here. I gotta be careful. I don't really want to be in Trick Room for the whole match. If I switch in Charizard into this slot, that covers for my main weaknesses with Fire and Ground, but I will not outstall Trick Room yet. And do I want Golden Girl to survive through here, or am I just saying I don't really need to speed control on the other side? We took care of Pachirisu, there could be one more fast mon. Nothing is guaranteed here. I think Camerupt could be a good potential Terra for them to use here. So I don't want to launch the Terra Blast and make a mistake with that. Also, I could take down Hatchram with Terra Blast. I will be doubled though if I don't make the correct call here. I think setting up Sun might be, well, that's gonna make the camera stronger. I don't think setting up Sun helps me at all. I could play it safe and just try to take neutral damage with the Sacred One. I don't know. How much damage will they be taking? Mystical Fire took me down to Sash. I was going to do that regardless, I'm pretty sure. Not necessarily. So this thing definitely has some special attack investment. Doesn't need to be 252, but let's say it just is for the sake of the argument. Psychic will be doing about 45. If this thing uses... It's not going to use Earthquake, but if it does use Earthquake and it has 252... It'll be doing not enough. Okay, I think I can safely Terra Blast into Hatchram here. And then I'm just gonna, this is probably gonna Heat Wave if I had to guess. Do I guarantee the KO on Hatchram? That's what's most important, right? If the thing has no special defense, like I don't think it does. Well, it definitely did 13% to it. 13% definitely has some investment with this. 13% actually is crazy. I did so little. This thing has to be the nature of special defense up, I think. Even then, I'm not sure how I did so little damage. Oh, no friend guard. I don't know if this kills. I'm gonna bring out the Sacred One. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Dragon type, Eruption. Does huge damage, wow. Why did I not cover for Eruption? That was not good on my part. That was actually a severe misplay. Okay, Eruption came out, did big damage to me. I have Chinchuo and Dracovolans out now. I can always protect on these turns. Doesn't have to be now. It should be at some point though. Eruption isn't going to be doing too much damage to me, thankfully. If it did 74 to Metal Lizard, can I check to see if that was specs? I don't think it probably isn't. It might be. It might be specs. This is plus special attack. I think, oh yeah, this camera up is specs. Okay, so it's not looking too great in front of these two mons. Chinchuo and Charizard both resist and eat it pretty well. You know, Hatchram can obviously do some damage back to Charizard with Psychic, but I think we're going to see a switch here. I'm kind of tempted to use Will-O-Wisp into whatever slot comes in here because I think it's going to be a physical attacker because we have special attackers. I think the last one's going to be physical. And then I can always protect next turn. And then I could soak for the Electro Web next turn. I could Muddy Water just right now to just try to get some accuracy downs. I think. I mean, it's a big read to say that this thing is going to switch because it very well could choose not to. It might be easier, just safer. Not easier, but safer to protect. But I want to save my protect for next turn. I don't know. I'm going to call the switch. I'm going to call the switch, and I'm going to soak into Hatchram, because I think if I do that, then I can guarantee that I will at least be doing something next turn damage-wise. Or I could just run for 2 Muddy Waters. Yeah, let's just see where this goes. Soak will make Charizard worse. Earth Power. It is not. I thought it was specs. It was not specs. Okay, that was a missed turn then. Did I just do my calcs wrong? I gave it Mass Special Attack, Eruption, Killing, Magnezone. When it is Terra'd. Maybe it was just Charcoal. Charcoal do the difference? It could. Oh, I think this thing must be Charcoal then. Okay. Game 1 not going my way, I don't think. I don't know, Double Protect seems like the best play here, regardless. Eruption comes out, Protect with both. Hatchram comes out with a Psychic. Things aren't looking too good for me here. I'm not going to be doing enough damage to either to knock out either this turn. Setting up Sunny Day will help Dracovolans after, but it's not going to be doing enough here. I think I just need to damage these 2 mons down. At this point, I've lost the game. I just want to see what the 4th Pokemon is. So I'm going to go for the Devil here, just to see how much damage I can do. Yeah, it's not crazy. Alright, so if I go for Heat Wave, I need to get a critical hit on both of them, I think, to survive past this time. I can protect to have Camera take more damage, but if Trick Room goes up, I've lost the game. So I think I need to hedge my bets and go for Heat Wave here. Maybe Camera Up can protect. I mean, Terra Blast's not going to be doing more damage anyway, so yeah. Heat Wave takes the critical hit to take it down. Heat Wave misses me. I'm still in this. Alright, so I think that if Breloom is running Mach Punch, it's not going to matter either way, because I think Mach Punch will take me out. But in the small, tiny chance that it doesn't, for any reason, there is a way through, I guess, technically, if I burn it with Heat Wave. I need to get extremely lucky to win this game. I've already got really lucky on that Hatchram. You know, I could just protect to get one more turn of burn to see if there's an extra move. But no, I'm just going to go for Heat Wave. Rocked, yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's faster. Oh, it is it's Scarfed. That is a Scarf Breloom. Okay, that is good to know. Okay, so this determines a couple of the items. We know that this Breloom is Scarf, so that can outspeed most of my team, including Charizard. We believe that Camerupt has to be like Charcoal or something like that to do enough damage with Eruption to my team. We saw that Magnezone definitely took care of Pachirisu, but it didn't do too much outside of that. Definitely has the potential to, though. And we know that it outspeeds Camerupt for sure. Camerupt is Terra Dragon. We also saw how much of a threat that Hatchrim potentially was. Soak won't really work on Pachirisu if it uses Follow Me. So definitely have to be careful about that. We can always use the Fake Out Swagger shot, but that won't necessarily work because Follow Me will come out first. This is tough. Pachirisu is definitely throwing a wrench in my plans. I could rip out of the gate with these two. The problem is if Pachirisu is on the field, then it limits me with what I can do. But if I get the play right, that could give me a huge lead. Going up in Trick Room is not good for me. I think having something to take care of that Breloom is useful if it does go for like Spore and stuff like that. I probably want the Golden Girl on the team. Fast Spores definitely would hurt a lot. That said, at the same time, if this could just be a wasted slot if it doesn't really actually get to do that much for me, like it did last game. It didn't really do too much. I'm wondering, maybe I should keep this in the back. It's a risky lead. If Breloom or Pachirisu comes up first, it's not a great lead for me. The other ones, it's a pretty good lead though. So I think just because Breloom is such a threat, I have to keep Sweetvale in the back. Sweetvale will at least guarantee that I don't go to sleep, which is really, really powerful. I probably want to bring could Encore or Taunt the Hatchrim. Turn 1, that wouldn't be bad if I have it. Taunt would go into Pachirisu with Follow Me, so that wouldn't matter as much. I don't know. Maybe if we can stall through Trick Room if it goes up, Hitmonlee might be able to make the difference. If it gets trapped into using a move that's not going to hit it very well. The main threats that we have to focus about this time. Camerupt is still obviously a very big threat. Ground type is tough. Okay, let's just try it. This matchup is not easy to navigate. Pachirisu comes out. Hatchrim, same lead as last time. Not exactly what I want to see. I could always immediately take out Pachirisu. I could go for the Soak in the Discharge. That could very easily backfire if they just Follow Me Trick Room again. If they Follow Me and they take the Terra Blast, does anything bad happen in that case for them, or are they just kind of sitting pretty? I mean, they would go down for sure, unless Pachirisu does have that sash, which it very well could. I don't think any play here is really guaranteed. I think that Volt Absorb is really annoying. Is Terra on anything better in this matchup for me? Terra Steel and Hitmonlee could help me survive Breloom if it has Bullet Seed, I'm pretty sure. With a Bullet Seed, yeah, it's not KOing if it hits 3 times. If it hits 4 times, it doesn't. If it hits 5, then it will. I'm not sure I want to get rid of my Bullet Seed, tech. I can't get Unburdened, so I'm not going to go faster unless I get Tailwind up, which I could potentially do. On the second life, I should make Cutie fly faster so that I could use Tailwind and then reap the benefits, but I don't know, I can always protect next to it. I think they're going to probably Follow Me here. I don't imagine they're not going to. If they Terra Flying, there's nothing I can do in the first place about it if I Terra Blast her around. I could always switch, just try to get some better positioning. Hatchrim is a problem. If I Terra Steel, I can probably knock it out with Knock Off. I like Terra Steel and doesn't even do that much damage. I like Terra Steel in this match generally though. That Terra Fire though is going to be annoying, or the Missile Fire is going to be annoying. This Pachirisu, I bet you is going to Terra Flying and Follow Me, and then Hatchrim's going to set up Trick Room. I'm not going to be able to stop that this turn, unfortunately. but I can reduce accuracy with Muddy Water at least. I could try to soak. It's gonna fail if it goes into Pachirisu if the Terra rationalizes. This is a tough position. I think it's pretty safe for them just to Terra Flying follow me, so I don't want to lose positioning at all. Maybe I just go for Lizard. They could also just attack. I could go for the discharge, but you know, it's not gonna KO. I'll do big damage. Why not, honestly? They'll 2-hit KO. I could go for the soak. If I hit the soak, it 1-hit KOs. I don't know, let's try it. Follow me, okay. Patrick's just gonna take this well, it's okay. Patron takes 40%, it's very especially bulky. You know, Trick Room was gonna be going up anyways. I got at least a little bit of damage out of it, so things aren't completely over. I think this thing has to be like pretty low defense, because we saw that it had a good amount of special attack investment as well as special bulk. It's gonna Mystic Fire here, most likely. I'll show you another reason why Follow Me wouldn't be coming out. I want to save this. Does this do much damage, or does Golden Girl do much for me in this game? It would if I can get out after. This goes for a Psychic, that'll be devastating. I think I had to go out for Hitmonlee here, and I think there's not much I can do except for just try to start to slowly damage down these mons. So I will go for the Muddy Water and save Metal Lizard for later. Let's see what happens here. Mystic Fire, as I predicted, yep. Special attack going down, doesn't really matter. Muddy Water does 14%. Super Fang takes me down to half, okay. I can always heal that back later if I can get out another discharge. I have Fake Out now, and my Fake Out is faster than Pachirisu, I'm pretty sure, with Follow Me. It's the same priority bracket, I'm pretty sure. Follow Me, let's just check. Gotta clarify Pokemon. Its priority bracket is 3, yeah? Plus 3? No, it's 2 speech priority. So does Fake Out always come out before Follow Me? I think I played that start of the game incorrectly because I thought it was another way. Okay, that's not great. Fake Out just kind of stalls Trick Room, which is good. There could be potential switches here. Pachirisu can just kind of take down damage over time, but I'm more worried about that Psychic, obviously. There could be a Terra Ghost, that would be really, really bad here. If a Terra Ghost, I pretty much lose just because Hitmonlee goes down, and I can't afford Hitmonlee to die. But Fake Out would grant me another turn through Trick Room. So I'm going to hedge my bets and say that this is not Terra Ghost. Alright, Breloom comes in. Fake Out comes out into Hatchrim. Hatchrim flinches. Muddy Water takes it down to 19% and lowers its accuracy. Thank goodness. It's pretty necessary here. Breloom Mach Punch probably kills him only regardless. So it seems like it's a roll, but it's probably not max speed. It's probably Adamant instead, which would make it which would make it a very high chance, right? So I probably want Hitmonlee back in later for Fake Out into Breloom and the like. I'm gonna think Muddy Water again and then Electro Web next turn so that I can get the speed advantage. Because if I can get the speed advantage, I don't know. I can switch in Golden Girl after this. We'll see what it goes for here. I'm going to protect him in Muddy Water. Terra Steel is where the Mach Punch comes back to bite me because it's not going to protect me from that. But if they switch it out, it could come back into play. Hatchrim not being in Trick Room anymore is going to be huge. One more turn after this turn, and I'm sure I can outlast it at the very least. My position isn't the best. Okay, Mach Punch goes out. Psychic, they were doubling into it, and it misses both. That's tragic. Oh, no, it's too bad. I mean, that wasn't going to KO either, but it would make sure that I could KO if I switched next turn, which I really wanted to do. We'll switch into Golden Girl. I don't think there's anything else that I can do other than that. And then for now, I think we're just gonna be hitting. Well, so here's the thing: if we soak into Breloom, its Mach Punch loses its bonus, its attack bonus. You can always Electro Web next turn. I think soaking into Breloom kind of forces it to switch. It's not gonna be doing too much into that. I can always bring out Lizard after that, and then I can kind of go crazy if it stays on the field after that. So I'm gonna soak. It doesn't matter that it has Mach Punch out. Hatchrim can't really do much to me. I mean, they could definitely kill Cutiefly, but Cutiefly is definitely the most expendable of the 4 mons here. Interesting match. I wanted to use every mon that I drafted this league at least once, and so I got 2 of them coming into this game. Didn't work out so well game 1. Seems to be a little better positioned game 2 at least. Chinchilla is putting in some work. Pachirisu comes back out. Okay. Soak is wasted. Critical hit on the Trick Room is unfortunate. I wonder if I just kind of wasted that because now they might be able to get Trick Room back up. I'm thinking about it because Pachirisu can take out Golden Girl with Super Fang. I'm not necessarily going to have enough damage to be able to take down Hatchrim. This is actually disastrous. I think I actually just threw that by not attacking there. And with that miss too. That's really, really bad. It's a good switch. Dazzling Gleam. I mean, what can I do here? I'm expecting the Super Fang into Golden Girl. If there's any chance that I can KO with this, I don't think he's even a roll. Hatchrim only took 14%. It only took 14%. I don't think it's gonna be doing enough damage regardless. Unless for some reason Electro Web did more. If I use Soak into it, that would be fine, but it's not. I don't know, if there's any situation where Pachirisu doesn't use Super Fang, that could be good, but Super Fang will KO me here, so I just think I have to protect the stall through Trick Room again. This is really, really bad. Okay. Do what we can. For positioning purposes, I don't mind Chinchilla living in the field. When Trick Room goes up, I want to get Metal Lizard. Water actually helps it because now my Terra Blast, Terra Ground isn't going to be doing as much, but I'm just going to have to worry about Pachirisu when I can actually worry about it. I'm just going to keep Golden Girl in the field so I can get through one more turn of Trick Room, and then when it goes down, I can bring up Metal Lizard. It's just what we have to do. I'm pretty sure Pachirisu is going to Super Fang into this SO KOs and they can get another Trick Room up. If I had a different move on Electro Web, I Terra Dragon so they can guarantee it. That's fine. I think that's a wasted Terra, so that's good on my part. The accuracy goes down again. That's also really, really good. Pachirisu will be killing Golden Girl here. There's nothing I can do about that. I can go for a double protect. Probably isn't going to really be doing much, but I could go for it. It's not terrible. I think I have a really better play. And then just keep on dropping that Hatchrim's accuracy, keep on dropping Pachirisu's accuracy. I think that's the best thing I can do here. It could switch out. If it switches out into Breloom, I'm not really doing much damage, but I can still drop its accuracy. I could also soak into the slot if I think it's going to be coming into Breloom. Might not be terrible, but if it doesn't switch out, then I'm just kind of wasting a turn because soak does not work on Terra. This is tough, right? It's a tough position to be in. So I think I'm gonna go for the Muddy Water. I don't know. I don't think I have really good options here. I could try to save this for later. Oh, no. Super Fang is gonna come out first. It's just gonna be Hatchrim coming out first. Hatchrim could use Mystic Fire or Psychic. It's gonna use Psychic, right? I could try for the double protect. It might miss. I think that's my best play, just seeing if it misses. It missed. That missed as well. But now it goes down, and I do some chip to Pachirisu too. Super Fang takes me out. That's okay. Okay. Now I have to see what's gonna come in next. If I take in Hitmonlee, regardless, I can always fake out into one of the slots. Breloom, of course, is always gonna be doing big damage here. Metal Lizard, just its best option into Breloom is with Flash Cannon, and I think Flash Cannon will KO, it looks like. Unless it has some... No, it's going to KO regardless. Follow Me would be really good into that. And it can just kind of just do its own thing. But with a Terra Blast, I could definitely take out Pachirisu as well. I did 22,000 Gleam. Just remember, this has like no special investment. This doesn't need to be adamant, but because that's the case, does Flash Cannon KO it? No, it does not. I think my best bet here is to do the Terra Blast into Breloom. Hope it does enough to KO. Breloom has a little bit of damage. Camera Ups comes out. Okay. It's different. This thing could use Eruption very easily. It can't Terastallize anymore. Eruption would do huge damage to me. You know, it is slower than me. I need to think about endgames because I have to take care of this Breloom. I have to take care of Pachirisu, obviously. It could take out Sacred One here. I think it's more worried about Metal Lizard, right? I could always Protect. I could always Terastallize and hit the Terra Blast, Terra Ground into Pachirisu. Breloom would come out then. Then it could double me. I would have to wait until I have the speed control again. I don't think I lose anything by going to this, because if it hits Pachirisu, it hits Pachirisu. That's good for me. I could also hit the Muddy Water in case. I could also Protect, so I take less damage from a potential Earth Power. I don't go down, because that could kind of keep positioning me in the game. This thing is being a nuisance. Right? There's just a lot of tough choices I have to make. I don't really like any of them. I think they want to Super Fang this and maybe Earth Power this. So do I Protect here? Do I Call to Play? 2 Eruptions will take me out. I would then have to rely on... This is about half my health, so Mach Punch would kill after that. This is tough. This is not an easy endgame. I'm going to Terra Blast. I think they're going to go into Sacred One here, and they're going to Super Fang. So I'm going to... Will Muddy Water kill? Muddy Water will kill if they can't erupt. If they Super Fang, they can't follow me. So I will take out Camera regardless. Oh, let's go for it. Follow Me comes out. Or I should have protected. Okay. Well, Pachirisu's down, which is big for me. I am now weak to Bullet Seed, but that's just Bullet Seed. I think I can KO Breloom with a Terra Blast. It's a 50-50, right? It's not guaranteed. Camerupt, Eruption isn't going to be KOing either of these, I don't think. And because of that, maybe I might be able to outlive this. If I fake out into Breloom, I can guarantee that KO. If this uses Eruption, does big damage to me, this goes down next turn, I'd have to rely on the roll to kill with close combat. Not great. I think it's definitely Mach Punching, right? I can also take out Camerupt this turn. And then the Mach Punch isn't as necessarily threatening because I've already taken it down in damage. I think this is my best play. I fake out to Breloom. I Terra Blast, Camerupt. I'll take it out. It will do some big damage to me, but I don't think it will KO. And then Breloom, I can take care of whichever one, it doesn't kill after that. So, Terra Blast into Camerupt. If it has Protect, that's really bad for me. Fake out into Breloom. It does have Protect. Oh, that's like really, really bad. Okay, well, I only have one more turn of Trick Room to go through, and then camera up's no longer a problem. I think Metal Lizard's going down here regardless, though. So I have to take care of Breloom, and then I have to take care of camera up, right? Because Breloom Mach Punch will KO me. What's more, like, threatening for me? Like, if I take out Breloom, then I don't have to worry about it next turn, and I can always... Okay, so I hit Terra Blast into this. This is going to Mach Punch one of these mons. I could potentially take this out. And then I close combat, just in case that it doesn't, because if I protect, that would screw me over. Protect guarantees me a win if they don't hit both, or if I don't get, like, Mach Punched by Breloom. I think they want to take out Metal Lizard. So I think I have to close combat here. Oh, this is a hard endgame. I lost. That Eruption KO'd. GG. Very well played. Yeah, that was tough. Eruption took me out in the end. I gotta see what that camera up was doing because I didn't keep it the right nature there after the first game. That's probably why. Yeah, I guess I would have seen that it was going to kill anyways. That second Trick Room going up was brutal. I misplayed very, like, really, really, really poor play there. Muddy Water of Missing, of course, made it even harder so that it wouldn't die after, but that's just how they can go. So congrats to Sucaba on making playoffs, and I guess it's going to come down to next week to see if the Pan-Cham pianist can cinch it out this weekend, or this season. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.